Hi, everybody. So today we're going to be talking about owner financing. What does that mean? It means instead of going to a lender, mortgage company, bank, or credit union, you go to the owner directly. And if they own the home outright, then they are able to finance the home to you. A lot of times investors own these properties and are willing to do owner financing, but there's some negatives that you should be aware of. One, a higher down payment, usually 20% down or more. The reason they want a high down payment is because if you default, they need to be able to pay an attorney to go and file the foreclosure documents on you and get the house back and get it back up to speed and resell it. A lot of investors count on that being the case. I've known investors who've told me they sold the same house 5 or 6 times. Okay, because historically, people who need owner financing don't have the best financial habits, don't have the best financial record, and they wind up going owner financing. Higher interest rate. So if the interest rate's 5, you should count on the owner financing rate to be 7 or 8%. Okay. Also, you may have some restrictions on the ability to refinance too quickly. So, or you have to balloon. What does that mean? That means sometimes they have the terms written up so that you cannot refinance it with a regular bank with a better rate. For at least a certain period of time. And the reason they do that is because they make a lot of money from the interest in the first few years. Or they have what they call a balloon at the end of so many years. So let's say they sell their financing, they base the payment on a 20-year note or mortgage, but it's got a 10-year balloon, which means that at the end of year 10, all the money is due, which means you either have to pay up or you have to refinance. And if you haven't gotten your act cleaned up by then it's game over. Okay. There is also closing costs involved. A lot of these owner financiers or investors will still charge you money to do the paperwork for the attorneys and a premium. They've gotten smart. So you're still paying closing costs. Now they count, like I mentioned before, they count on buyers not being responsible, not making payments. So they wind up foreclosing and getting the house back. And all the money that was given as a down payment or interest or payments, all gone, all gone. They're less willing to negotiate repairs because they know that there are not a lot of people that are willing or able to do owner financing. So therefore they say, well, the buyer doesn't have choices. He's just going to have to figure it out. I'm not going to fix X, Y, or Z. And, it is good if you are, let's say, at the end of a divorce and you're only going to go through this financial hardship for a year, but you've cashed out from the divorce and you need a place to live. As long as you know what the terms of the mortgage are with this owner financing situation, be very cautious and be very careful because I've seen too many people get burned or rent to own even. Okay. A lot of people that do rent to own don't even write it up correctly. And what the tenant thinks was a down payment towards the purchase of the house is not. It's only a deposit. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I'm always here to help. Bye, guys. Take care.